folks. Engines have been made. Oh, we also, yeah, that was our first, logistic science thing. Hell yeah. We're getting there. Let's see. So get power poles next. Engines we need to get made, just in general. That's going to be a big thing we need to get automated here. And I guess red belts and stuff too. I don't like making blue belts. I find it's just too much work. Once you start getting into doing liquid nonsense, I'm not a big fan. Also, wow that we hit 1,000 science like within minutes of getting everything started. When it came to the it took so much longer with red science. Okay, let's connect this up. Let's bring this down. Oh, I'm out of belts. And I'll just use what's left in my thing here. And then here we go. And then I'll bring those back up. But let's grab some belts for now. Yeah. Yeah. Uh yeah. Yeah, we're getting it done. We're getting it made. We smushed those together and then added them. So let's go ahead and do this. So we'll smush them together and then yeah, we'll smush them together up here and then do a filter on them. We were gonna... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna output priority to the left. There we go. So that way all of our science gets used. Nothing's like sitting on the belt just waiting. And then this... All right, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to disconnect y'all from power for just a moment. But we're gonna do one of these. Because I did get a bunch of these made recently, so this will help us speed up some science, I believe. Here we go. This might be where we want fast inserters at a certain point. Which we could have made. Actually, you know what? Let's go pick our fast inserters up because we do have some. Let's pick up like 100. That's more than enough. And we'll make an upgrade planner, which will live right here for right now. And we're going to upgrade our fast inserters to... our normal inserters to fast inserters. Look at how fast they are. Look at them go. And we'll keep this in our little book at the... Yeah, that's perfect. How long? They need 30 seconds for each pair. So this should... This looks like it's already speeding things up quite a bit. Okay. Right, this is good. This is all fine. This is great, actually. So now, let's go get engines made. I'm just gonna copy this. Why not? So I don't want to have to click and drag all that. Okay. So let's see. Oh, also let's check the map real quick, see if we've found anything new. Not really. Oh, actually, that's not true at all. Got a ton of oil, crude oil down there. So that's good. We will definitely want to be thinking of that. Again, one of those things where like it sucks that we're seeing it on the east when I would rather see the stuff on the west, just for organizational sake. But we can always listen. We can always bring that stuff down. You know, we can use trains. It's actually like actually in a really good spot for trains where we could pump all this and then bring it over here to like processing. That actually seems like it would probably be a pretty good idea. Be much better than pumping everything out to then, yeah, like pump everything to tanks over on the east side. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely gonna want trains here pretty soon so we can start filling more of these belts with iron. But for now, what are we looking for? We need these, and they need to be, let's make them in the blue assemblers. Blue assemblers need steel, gears, circuits, and the regular assemblers. Need steel. We can always build those to then build, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out now. All right, so steel, green, and gears is what we need to make regular ones. Or iron, yeah. Iron, green, and gears to make regular assemblers. So we will do that. Like up here-ish. You were going to make assemblers. Let's make like 2 of them. We'll feed 1 of these. We'll make another box here. Okay. No. Okay, and then... and that'll cover those. It'll cover this. Okay, so... this needs... steel, gear, green. Okay, so we'll keep gear and green on one thing. Go. Okay, that's fine. Smash these together. We're going to move those around. Okay, and then bring this up and around. Oh, nope. Made it a too quick. Or too close. I don't know why I said quick. I would love to build... I want to learn how people build malls. I think I mentioned this last time, but I've like never done that before. Oh, gosh, there's like a fly around my face. It is bothering me so much. That's not how I want that to go. Yeah, I see people build malls, like really big mega bases that like have what people call shopping malls, which are just like, at least in this game, it's when you have like an area, almost like a prefab area that is dedicated to just building all the things you need. So like all of this, right? So like you see how I have like arms getting made in a big line, and then it's making all these little ones. They just kind of elegantly feed into each other in a way that is cool. But I've never quite like wrapped my head around, and I think that's just like a failure of my imagination. I think more than anything. I don't think I'm that call it stupid to figure it out, but I've never figured it out. So I've occasionally made it so that let's see, where's there a good place for, yeah, we'll put this here-ish. We'll put it there. Okay. Hello, what are you missing? Oh, you're missing iron, duh. All right, so we'll do this. Put priority left. Oh no, that's not how we do that. I'll put priority left. And we don't need too many, honestly. So I think this will be fine. I'll put priority left. Bring those in. Bring that in. There we go. That's good. Look at them go. And then, yeah, we'll dump some there. I don't need too many. I'll make, I guess it's a 50 per stack, so 200 I think is like a fine number for that. I think that's fine. I'll just take all 8 of those. Okay, so let's build more of this. Okay. Technology, I'm sorry, logistics 2, researched. So now what we need is, we need a ton of, engines. So we need steel, gears, and pipes. This is a great place to start building pipes, honestly. We'll get rid of that to bring in this. Okay, so yeah, I think we just do this. Priority left. Put priority left. Bring that up. And I don't know that we're gonna need pipes for too much else. We might be able to build them on demand as we need them for specific things. But I'm gonna do, let's see, how do I want to do this? So it's steel and gear pipes. Do we do this like we do? I think we can do this like we do copper, like we do green. I think we can do it the same way. So what we will do is pipes live on the outside, right? So 3 down. Okay, so then we do like that. And then pipes, like inserters like this. That. Okay, this is all. Where are they? There they are. It's like, come on, Josh. You can figure this out. And then this is all engines. Okay. And then we bring gears and green. No, sorry. Gears and steel up the center. Like so. Okay, so this is going to get pulled like so. It's covered. Okay. So this. All right. Bring that over, bring that over. Oh no. No, this is fine. Yeah, that's okay. Then we do this. Smash these together, like right here. And then bring that up, over. And then cool. That brings that all over there. And then, because we are going to need engines, just in general, as like another line of important bits. Guess we bring it over like here, right? And then make space for the engines to live. And this will be our third. This will be another thing keep on the bus over here. So go. And then this and that. And then we're gonna copy this over. It's not going to be exact because we're going to swap some things around like that. Okay. Good. And then let's see, bring this down here. Bring that over. Bring this over. Bring that over. Okay, and then this should be able to be tiled, I think. Yeah, that can be repeated. Grab more of these. Oh, can't reach them. Grab more of those. We had 92 of those. That's great. Love that for us. All right, and then we bridge the gap and we see what can we see if it gets made. Oh, hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna need a ton of these because I know that engines take forever to get made. And I remember, if I remember correctly, we just need a ton of them, right? We need them for so many things later on when it comes to, like, logistics stuff. So we're going to be needing a ton of these. The only thing that sucks is that, like, it just takes forever to make these. Like, look at that. We have, like, 10 or so. So we're definitely going to need a lot of those getting made. It looks like our train stuff is doing well. So I'm going to go ahead and start thinking about pumping our oils and stuff that we're going to need later on. This train station stuff is already doing good. We're definitely going to need the fluid wagon. Let's do military too, just so that we have it. And then let's see, what else do we want? I guess we can do the circuit network. I don't use circuits. I don't think I've ever used circuits. I just don't get them. I don't understand them. I never have. I probably never will, if I'm going to be entirely honest with everybody watching. My brain isn't built for it. Right, I think this many of engine production, I think, is probably fine. we're gonna need to grab more belts. So let's grab more belts. We good on splitters and underground stuff? I think we are. We're definitely gonna grab more hands. There we go. So rail is basically ready to go. Obviously we're gonna want to do the fluid wagon stuff at some point, but for now, we're pretty much good on that front. We might want to start making. We can just make steel boxes ourselves. We don't really need them. Like, we don't need them automated just yet. Once we start making roboports and stuff, we definitely will want that. But for now, I think we're fine. Let's check the map. See if we found anything else good. There's our crude oil that we talked about earlier. Bunch of coal up there. Coal over here. Copper. I think our big thing is we're going to want to go over to that iron area and get... Now, I guess there's two things. So we could do one of two things, right? We could bust the iron ore over here and, you know, put it through our system, right? Or we could have iron ore getting made over here, like make a ton of smelters and get a ton of them made over here, and then bust the finished iron plates over here. That's another option we have. So it really just depends on how we're feeling. How are we on power poles, actually? Not great, but we can start automating that stuff now because we have the medium electric poles and big electric poles, so we can start automating that eventually. Let's see. So we're definitely gonna want to make train stuff soon. This requires stone, right? We don't have any other stone nearby, except for this little patch down here that I don't necessarily want to like drive all the way over to bring up. So we're gonna want to do this. So we want stone, steel, and iron rods to make train tracks, which is going to be super important. We're going to want to make like as many of those as we possibly can if we're going to start embracing train logistics, which I definitely want to. I love trains, and I especially love trains in this game. So I definitely want that. We are missing a power pole. Okay. Let's go make some. The trees are up here, I believe. Oh, we researched oil. Are great. Love it when we research oil. All right, what's our next milestone? Oh, locomotive. That's one of them. Robots, Spidertrons, rocket parts. Power. Yeah, we haven't done anything there. We're not going to do any kills, of course. I was like, where are our children? Where did they go? Why are they not here with us? Okay. Okay. All right, sorry if I sounded distracted again. I think I've said this a handful of times as I've been recording this. I'm having to look at organizational things for U.S. Thanksgiving, which when this episode goes out, it will be after Thanksgiving, I think. So it will be irrelevant so soon. Speaking of being irrelevant, I'm gonna crack open a drink. I genuinely would love to be sponsored by like a drink group of some sort. I don't have nearly enough viewers for us to ever get sponsorships, which is really funny because I am kind of constantly getting stuff about sponsorships when I do streams. I get like a ton of Streamlabs, Stream Elements stuff. Oh, Stream Elements, not Streamlabs. Excuse me. I get a ton of Stream Elements stuff. And they're like, "Oh, you could get like $1,000 for this for a stream," and I'm like, I don't think that's true. I have like 200 followers on Twitch. There's no way you're giving me $1,000 to talk to my 200 people. Ooh, yeah, look at this. See? Now we're starting to hit some iron bottlenecks here. So I think the thing we do is we bring in iron. I think we train in iron. We bust in iron. And then maybe have this dedicated to steel. I think maybe that's the play. Okay. So let's start working on iron stuff. So we're gonna need stone, which obviously we have over here, iron and steel. Everything over here, excuse me, is ready to go for that. Oh, my voice cracked and everything. Okay, so we're already pulling. I tried to pause the game as if this was RimWorld. That's not what this game is. Here's what we're gonna do. We're already going down to 2 down here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull down. We're going to output priority left, output priority right. And do this. Oops, I did this a little too close. So my plan is, I should have done this first. Okay, and then like that, like so. Okay, and then I'll actually move these down a little bit, and then like so. Go, okay, and like so. Okay, so that's gonna move the iron that way. This is gonna move the iron this way. Perfect. I have not messed anything up just yet. Great. Lovely to hear. Okay, so we're gonna bring iron up here. Probably don't need 2 belts. We'll get this consolidated down to 1. There we go. Consolidated down to 1. And then most of our iron is gonna be fed into the main bus here, the main factory. But this, all right, so we're gonna pull this off and up. We're going to, where's our stone? Up here, right? Yeah. So we're going to, let me grab from one of these, not from both of these. I don't think we need both. Filter, where is it? Stone. Okay. There's that. And actually building up, like, way up here actually might be pretty good, because then we could maybe bring in other stuff, like stone. Yeah, we might bring stone up this way. We're going to pull off stone. Oh, no, because it's, I'm thinking of all the other stuff we're going to need. So, okay, this is good. So, I kind of want all the... I want all of the train stuff to live as close together as possible. Hello? Something fell in here. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Steel, iron, rods, and stone. Okay. So we're going to pull off some steel. Alright, so there we go. All three are coming in that way. I think we make something similar to what we've done in the past, right? So... Ooh, actually, I don't think we're going to need... We'll do it this way. And... Up. Down. Blue. Blue. And then... Up. Up. Okay, so... Here's what's going to happen. So... Iron is coming up this way. Okay. Yeah, iron's coming up this way. This gets made into rods. Sticks, excuse me. I just do this. Just like shove. Oh no, that's not even. Never mind. No reason for me to do that. Okay. I was being silly and then I messed up. Do in the middle. Let's do these all in the middle. It's easier for my brain. Okay. Oh, let's make sure that we're still doing stuff. Do landfill, that's probably useful. This is useful. This is useful. The gates are probably useful. Oil processing. Nice. I have to get crude oil before I can do processing of it. Okay, well, blows, but whatever. All right. And then we do that and that. That and that. And then this is where we do our 4. That. Okay. And then we do... We're going to pull... steel and... pull steel and stone. Yeah, okay, that's good. And this will be that. I don't think we need that for any... I don't think we need this for any... What do you call it? Any... Oh, come on, Josh. What is wrong with my brain? I don't think we need it for anything. Come on, man. I don't think we need it for anything logistics and science. That's what I was trying to say. Good golly. My brain is sludge today, apparently. But I do want to make a ton of this stuff. So I think we're good doing it like this. Okay, then let's this up, hook that up. Bring this down here. Is that it? Yeah, baby, that's it. Okay. They're going to be making tons of this stuff. That's great. That is exactly what I want. Let's see. Is this going to go all the way? It is going to go all the way down. Hell yeah. Okay. And then you going to build this thing up. Yeah. This might actually be way more than enough, if I'm being honest. That's fine. Okay, so that's good. Next, we're going to need green sticks, steel, iron. So, I mean, or I can just make these on my own for now. I think that might be the thing we do for just this moment until we have enough. Let's start working on actual locomotives. Okay, let's see. So to do this, we need steel, green, and engines. Good news is we have this all right here. So actually we'll do it up here. Give us more space to work with. Okay. Oh, I haven't brought green chips over in a while. Oh. Almost did that the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, well, while I'm doing this and kind of building this out for us, I've been thinking about other stuff I want to do on the channel. I think I've got the itch to make a podcast again. And I've been streaming quite a bit, and I like streaming. I think the problem for me with streaming is that I find that I would probably the type of stuff that I really like making is doing in big chunks like this, right? So the way that I record Factorio and things like what do you call it? Things like the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, right? Is that I like to do everything in a large chunk and then release it like that. Because it's just easier for me to kind of manage, I think. Doing everything on the fly is a little bit harder, I think. Just for my brain. And also, I want the streams to feel like the live part is necessary for it to work, which I think is very rare that I have an idea that really requires something to be live, right? Like, there's something fun about, like, going through Kingdom Hearts for the first time live with people, but I've already played these games. I'm, like, replaying them and doing them for funsies on the internet, so it's a little different, right? I don't know. Just my onion. So so a lot of the stuff is just like, well, it makes more sense to just do them on my own by myself. not as a live studio audience type thing. There you go. You should be a little faster at that. But because of that, like, the thought process, right, of like, I think it makes more sense for me to do X, Y, or Z just by myself. Is this gonna work? Hell yeah, brother. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so then these are gonna get made at a snail's pace, sadly. But it's whatever, we'll deal. I don't need that many. Good lord, maybe I should have had these done. I wonder. If I just feed that in like this. Yeah, this makes the most sense, I think. But I don't really need, because I don't need a ton of trains. It's not like trains are really used for anything else outside of trains. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's a very silly thing to say out loud, but I think that's it. Okay, I'm gonna make a train hotbar. I need quite a bit of stuff. Oh, that's not it. What do these need? These just need iron and green. This is just stuff we can pull off over here. I know I said I wanted most things all in one area for the trains, but I think it's just the train tracks are going to be over there. It's just easier for them to live over there for now. We might come back to that thought. Also, I don't know why I built this over here. It's supposed to be up there. Oh, well. But yeah, so I've been considering getting back into Jeepers Creepers, man. Getting back into doing podcast stuff. I have an idea that I've been workshopping all weekend, basically, of a solo RPG thing. I found out recently that the official Star Trek tabletop game has a solo edition. So just something you play by yourself with like streamlined rules. Because I have the first edition of Star Trek Adventures, the game, and I remember thinking that the rules seemed a little janky in a way that like didn't seem super fun. And this is going to be really mean, what I'm about to say, and apologies if anybody who worked on this game is watching this YouTube video. Again, apologies. It felt a little bit like how the there's a game called it's a Dragon Ball, the official Dragon Ball Z like anime adventure game, and there's like stuff wrong with that game in a way that like seems very like someone should have caught this much earlier on. Someone definitely should have caught this and they didn't, and that's kind of strange. And yeah, it's very similar to me. Is that this game feels very weird in some ways, just reading it. A lot of the ship stuff seemed crunchy in a way that didn't seem fun. There's just a lot of weird stuff going on with the oh, did I mess this up? I did. Oh well. Priority output left, I think, is good. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need some let's see, how many trains do we have? What's 5? That's fine. Actually, you know what? 5 is like perfect. We don't need more than that. And then how do we need for cargo wagons? Steel, gear, and iron plate. Okay. Storage tanks? What do we need for those? Where is storage tanks? Up here. Iron. Ooh, yeah, we're like running out of stuff, huh? Look at us. Okay. It looks like most of it's going towards just early things, right? It's getting taken by stuff like up here. Yeah, we're just going to need to get more iron coming in, which is great because that's what we're going to do. We're going to go build. Actually, you know what? Let's go focus on that for a little bit. Let the factory do its thing for a while. Let things build up. And we are going to go build out there. Let's put these down. We're not going to make any yet because we don't have a lot of stuff to make them. But yeah, I think 1,000 rail is good for now. Okay. So we're going to go over there and just start building. And then we'll connect to power eventually. Kind of work our way. Let's see, where are we? We're going to be over here. We're going to smush these two together to make a huge mining and smelting operation. And then bust that over on the trains. That's the plan. Oh, so the game, going back to the Star Trek thing. Reading through the first edition, and I never really got to play it, but there was just stuff I was seeing in the game that didn't seem to make a ton of sense, gameplay-wise, and I wasn't quite seeing the vision. And so I was like, well, it's cool that this exists, that there is an official Star Trek tabletop game. It's been years since there was one in the, I think there was one like years and years and years ago. And that was cool. Glad that there's a new one. This is neat. And I just, you know, like I said, I never played it. Never really, I wanted to play it, but I'd much rather like make something on my own. And for a while there, I was working on a tabletop game of my own based on Star Trek and stuff. And then at a certain point, I was just like, then I found out that, you know, this solo version existed. And I was looking into that, and I've been goofing around with it, and it seemed really cool. And I've always been fascinated with solo RPGs, especially ones that like, I don't know, like ones that still add some type of adversarial thing where it's not just like journaling with a couple extra rules. I don't know. Some of them seem a little bit more loosey-goosey than I would prefer. I want something with a little bit more hard and fast rules. Lots of tables, things of that nature. So, yeah, I've been goofing around with that. I made a character, a Trill science officer set in the original series era of Star Trek. I'm kind of excited. And yeah, so I've just been like goofing around with that, and I think I might try and make that into an actual like tabletop game at some point, or a tabletop actual play podcast thing, you know. I'm yeah, I don't know, I've felt the itch, and I've been, you know, we used to do a while ago, we did the DC stuff, right? We did a thing where I made our own little corner of the DC universe, taken from some redesigns of characters that I had been working on for like some fan fiction stuff. And let's see, I want to make this into trees and rocks only. I'm gonna put this in here. We're gonna put these both in here so we're taking up a little less space. tear down all these trees while we're over here. Yeah, and so we played that for like a while. We played them for several months on the channel as a Twitch stream, and we got busy. I went on hiatus. You know, we kind of stopped doing that, but I've always found that to be really fun. And especially just like telling stories. Like a lot of the stuff we do, there's a little bit of a story being told, right? Like, but it's less narrative. Like I think there is a story to be told in like how I've never beaten a Nuzlocke on the channel despite several times trying and getting very far and then just like messing up and having everything fall apart. Like there's definitely a story there, but it's not necessarily like a narrative in a like a tabletop sense or a storytelling sense, I guess is maybe the phrase I'm looking for. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more drills happening out here. We'll go when we go back. We will grab more for sure. Yeah. So like I said, I've been feeling that itch. I've been wanting to do that stuff again, and I think it's really fun to make that stuff. And so I kind of want to do it again. Doing it solo means that I can just kind of do it whenever I have time. If I kind of scale back a lot of the stuff that I've been doing with streams, I think that it'll be a lot easier. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to like do this and think about it and have just another fun thing to do. I've been wanting to branch out a little bit in the kind of stuff that we make. You know, we've always tried to kind of do, I think like video games has always been the anchor. It just your standard let's play has always been like the thing we gravitate towards, and then everything else is like kind of variations on that, right? Like really early on, one of the first videos that we ever made on the channel is called Gentle Carnage, and it was me crashing cars in BeamNG.drive set to like calming instrumental royalty-free music I found online. Right? And then immediately the second thing that we were doing was, you know, like playing Pokemon or doing Let's Play live streams and things of that nature. So like, you know, doing stuff like that has always been kind of part of the DNA of Implausibly Average. And I just want to get back to it, you know? It's fun. It's nice to stretch my legs in those ways that I don't normally get to. Oh, talking has up, this? Just like little tiny bits of iron ore out here. That sucks. Guess we'll build another mining line over here to pick up this ore. Let's... Okay. Yeah, put that down. This over here. Okay. I gotta go back to... I gotta focus back on building this stuff. I've just been kind of yapping and not, I've been focusing, but I haven't been explaining what I'm doing. This, I might actually go backwards and have it feed into one of these other ones, because there's not a ton of iron here on this little line. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip this around and feed it maybe like down here. This one? Actually, looking at this some more, what I really should do is have it feed at the bottom, because there's not a lot of iron patch underneath that one. So that'll give us 4-ish things of iron. Again, this will all be iron focused and nothing else. So that's all iron coming in that way. And then we will place down... Obviously, we don't have a lot of stuff ready to go right this second, but we'll place down our iron mining right now, just so that it's like planned out and ready to go. So when we come back, it will be good. Oh, okay, that's just not useful at all. Okay, let's go back here. Do this, do that, do that, that, and one more. Okay, perfect. These will all fed into each other. I'm gonna connect them up over here. So that way everything is chained together and ready for power whenever that comes online. I think all the power poles are being connected, right? I probably could have connected them in the back too. I'll do that just to like double up. Okay. Go. And how are we looking on this? Okay. Great. I'm going to put down a... I know we're not connected to power just yet, but I'm going to put down a radar over here just so that we can get ready to do that eventually. Okay. That's good. These are going to come together. You put them like down here somewhere. And let's make smelters. So I'm going to make like maybe 4 smelting arrays. We like bring them here. It's like here, here, here. Actually, I might make more. Probably should make more, now that I think about it. Oh, we're gonna have so many arms ready to go. Let's see, how many of these do I want? There's 4 right there. This is gonna be a lot of coal coming in. A lot of coal, a lot of iron. We might just do like a full thing of it, right? A full thing of it. That makes no sense. I've not described what my thought process is even yet. Okay. I think we do 8. Yeah, I think we do 8. I think that's the move. So let's go ahead and make one more. Do we line them all up like this? Yeah, we probably do. Okay, so that's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay. And then these will all come down this way. I think if we put the train over here somewhere, that should be fine. So we're going to... Yeah, like right here, I think is like enough space. We don't want to run over the yellow, or the orange over here. So maybe we build, okay, so we make this kind of as far down as we want to go. So this is going to be, oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Like so. And then we need more, we need the big power poles. So we'll put this down. I always forget how big we want to make some of this stuff. So maybe... I mean, it's fine if we run over this copper because we have other options and opportunities to get copper. Right, we got tons up here. We've got, which we're already going to might be mining up there anyways at a certain point. Like, we're fine. Not the end of the world. Let's see. And then... so let me put this... I just don't remember how big people make the lines. Like, how big I should be making them. These, like, train lines. Maybe 1, 2, 3. And then... so 1, 2... let's do it this way, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Like that, maybe? Is that good? Tell me in the comments, I guess. I don't know. I love the train stuff. I've never really done a good job with them, to be entirely honest. So, for spacing, I'll put this in the middle here. There we go. And then... do that. Go. So that's a good way to know that that's as far apart as these big power poles can be, which is good. I think we spaced this out. Like, oh no, I think we're gonna be messed up over here, sadly. It sucks. I mean, we can always shift everything over one, and that we have this. Yeah, because this is gonna be... oh, I think we, like, perfectly... yes, this is perfect. Okay, cool. So there we go, and then every time it's... yeah, we hit the maximum amount of... length on that big power pole. That's good. And then when we get roboports, that's where I think the train stuff really starts to, like, shine, because you can start automating the building of that. Ooh. I didn't even think about this little area right here. Damn. And I guess what we do is... so we line everything up, right, like this. And I keep everything here, and then we fix that eventually. We will eventually get to a point where we fix that. To just go around that little area. That is the one thing. So, obviously, when I'm playing now, Space Age has come out. And it seems cool. There was a part of me for a little bit that was like, I don't necessarily get the gameplay loop of going to different planets. And I still don't have a good idea. Like, I've watched people play, and maybe I just had the volume down too low, and I just wasn't listening very carefully. But it still seems a little, like, out there to me. I had a friend telling me that it was like a different... it was like a different... or like there's a mod that existed that... so this needs to... sorry, I'm... now... okay, there we go. And then... go. Okay, that's perfect. Sucks that we kind of have to, like, organize this a little differently, but whatever. And then we'll copy this. And just do one of these. Perfect. Okay, so those will get figured out eventually. Our little robo boys are flying away from us. What was the thing we needed when we go back there? We need drills, and we need drills, we need arms, we need belts, we need a lot of stuff. We might try and pick up both ore and plates. Just so that we have enough of each going in. Let's see how things are progressing over here. Looks like we're fine. Looks like everything's getting used properly. How much is up here? Oh, 100. That's maybe a little too much, but that's fine. We got a ton of these getting made. Cool. What? Let's grab... Got a ton of copper. Okay, so we're gonna grab stuff needed for the big poles, which seems to be iron and sticks. Man, yeah, anyways, like, Space Age is out. There's, like, a bunch of stuff there that seems, like, cool that I'm not quite, I don't know. I want to see it. I want to play it. That's the big thing, is I just want to play it and see what it's like in action that way, because it doesn't feel like I don't get it yet. I know I will. I eventually will. What am I missing here? Oh, we need plastics. That's our big thing. That's our next really big thing, is we're gonna need plastics and stuff like that. Okay, are we good? Got a ton of this. Oh, we need more. Need a ton of electric poles. Medium electric poles at some point, and that some point might be right now. We'll do a lot of those. Let's see, where are our drills? They're over here, right? Yeah. So we'll take all 100 of them. And then we need belts. That was the other big thing we needed. And we've got a bunch of smelting stuff. We're gonna need more hands. We're gonna need more arms. Also, I should okay. Inserters. Oh, they're flying back. Okay. We're gonna slowly make our way back. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We can go back. Yeah, let's get power out there. I think that's the thing. We want power out there, which means we want our rail done as soon as possible. I guess I will... pick these up. That's the other thing, is like I've got to get that aligned, which is hard to. I might, I guess, do this. Right. So we need to make a make an intersection here. Which is huge. That's a really big thing that we're gonna need to have done. is intersections made. Okay. Ooh, I got way too close on that one. So, oh, come on. Come on. Find it. There we go. There's that. And then go again from up here. The other fun thing about this whole Star Trek solo tabletop thing is that you know, in following... Ooh, this is not even. That's not great. That's a little frustrating. Could I maybe do something like this to even it out? Probably not. It's not doing this the way I want it to. Okay. So ideally, I would have this even in some way. I'd be able to align it here. Ugh. Always frustrating trying to get the train tracks stuff to work. At least it is to me. Like, look at that. Why is it doing this weird loop? That doesn't seem right. Do that. It's going to be a big loop. It's not exactly like the spacious way to do this, but whatever. Okay, and then go from here. Same thing. I think that's even. Again, not exactly what I want. Not. This is a really big loop to make, but I think I messed up my spacing on some of these. And by I think, I mean I can tell now pretty easily that I did. Okay, so we're going to need to put some train signals down. So, let's see. This is coming to the right. Yeah, right goes down. Right goes up. Yeah, we're going to the right. Duh. Okay. So, sorry, so we do that. And then that. And then we put a train signal here somewhere once everything gets settled. Okay, cool. So, train signal here. And train signal here. Yeah, to make that work. Train signal here. Train signal here. And then train signal here. There we go. So that's getting most of this done. We'll need some up here as well. The train stuff, this is like the big reason why I really want to make sure that I have what do you call it? I have the... What the hell's going on here? See this? Oh no, it got made. Okay, that's fine. Train signal here. Train signal here. Okay, so this block should work now. Eventually. I will go ahead and put the train signals here as well. Okay, that's good, I think. And then we'll have one, because this is going to need a block. There we go. Okay. And then do this. That going. Do this. That going. Okay. And then again, the train signal here. So that way no one crashes into each other over here. I think that should work. I think this is okay. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. I'll need to make this into a blueprint so that way I can grab this for later. Oh, but this is what I was talking. What I was saying. I got completely distracted. This is like supremely important, I think, for having like the robots early, because like this is a nightmare to do by hand, I think. Especially when you're going for like really long distances. So we'll call this train U-turn. Great blueprint. Put it here. And then we'll make this. Put it up here as well. Guess we'll align it there. Okay. And then how are we going to want to... Oh, I guess we should probably pull this intersection, right? Like this is going to be super important. A blueprint. Grab from like here to align them pole to pole. Train intersection. Create blueprint. Open up that here. The train stuff down there. And then, so we'll get this built up. And then I guess we'll pull, I mean, I guess I could have probably made the iron come in a little bit earlier, or over here closer. It's fine. It's fine. It sucks that I'm, you know, having to use so many belts to kind of get it over to where I want it to be, but that's fine, honestly. No big deal. And we don't really need anything else to go up, I don't think. Maybe. Down big electric poles. Ooh. Let's see here. So. Okay. Bring that up. And then I'm just trying to think, like, what... Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Okay, so I think I want... This kind of go up here for now, and then same thing here. We'll have this go up. Get rid of these trees. And we will have this little area. There we go. Yeah, we'll pull off and up to the side for the train stop that brings plates in. So it's going to come this way. And then this way. And then going back onto the track this way, I think is how I want that to be done. Coming up from the right, so it means it's going to be over here. Did I grab trains, right? I did. Okay, now I need a cargo wagon. I don't have made, but I'll make one. Okay, that's good. So now I need to make sure that this is blocked away so they can come in here. Everything is fine there. And just in case we expand later, I guess I'll give some space there. Okay. This is good, I think. And then do that, do that, do that. There we go. So this is all golden, I think. I think this is fine. Maybe put a stop right there just to be safe. Just to make sure we've got everything good. And then we'll even this out over here. Even this out over here. Okay. I think this is fine. I think this will get the job done for now. Get this little bit of a train track made. We got everything we needed for stuff way over there, right? Yeah, because we got power poles. We got everything we could need, really. I do need to put coal in here. We put coal in here. I need to name this. This is going to be iron plate output. No, I do pick up, drop off. That's right. Pick up. I'm sorry, drop off. Drop off. I'll call it 1 just in case we do another one of these. But there we go. Iron drop off. And then, let's see. Do we have... Oh, we do. Good. Okay. And then the other thing we're going to do is have some inserters going. So we'll do this. Do this. And... Where's our... There we go. So we'll have our poles going like that. And let's see, do we have any iron? We'll see it when it gets out. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do a big pole here. So then branch that way. So we got power going this way now, and power should be on the rail line, I believe. I believe this should be working. Okay. Do we have any fuel to give you? We do. That's great. Okay. So we will, this guy will eventually, once we get the rest of this rail built out, they will be picking up and dropping off iron plates. And how are we doing on iron right now? Not great. We definitely need some iron coming through because it's looking pretty bad. We'll deliver like over here somewhere, I think. Oh, we'll deliver through to the iron smelting. I think that's probably for the best. Let's go grab more before we run back. I'm gonna grab more belts and stuff. Underground specifically. Belts. Splitters. I think we're probably good on splitters, but I'll grab some more anyways. And that's good. Okay, so we're just gonna run back. Run back, get that set up. And then oh, actually no, because we want to see what the how the iron outputs, because I can never remember. So I want to make sure that that's outputting correctly before we build up everything to get it slotted into the system. But once that's in there, I think we're pretty good. We should be good for a while. We'll just need to see how many trains we're going to want for this whole setup. Oh, we might have to rebuild that train stop. Excuse me. But I think we're fine. I think we're okay. And then once we get all this built, we can like ride the train back and forth instead of having to run this whole way. And then once we get this built over there, I think we will call it. We'll get the train. Yeah, we'll get the train or the smelting stuff built. And then the train will be how we start next time, I think. So here we go. This does make me wish I had like 50 personal robots at any given time. That would really help. All right, if I've edited this correctly, you will not have seen me build all of these things with bots and all types of stuff. I'll maybe do like a montage during the credits or whatever. But yeah, this is it. We got it figured out. So you can see we have about 4,000 iron plates coming in. And I'm going to set this up so you can see here. I'm actually going to rename this to iron plate pick up. Oh, pick up one. Okay. So we're in the train now. We're going to wait until we have full cargo. Oh, let me do one other thing while I'm thinking about it. So another thing I want to do when we bring our train over here is we're going to have this fill up with coal. So we got a ton of... Oh, sure, why not? We got a ton of coal already. We got a ton of belt. We can just kind of put this on right here and right now. So every time the train comes over here to come pick up iron, as it's waiting for iron to get filled into the cargo wagon, it'll also fuel up. So that way we're not, you know, we're never like out of fuel. Because it took us only like 3 coal to get from to get the train from the main area to over here. So I think having it fill up completely every time should be fine. I think. We'll see. So this is this. So the thing we do with trains is we make sure that they are set on a pattern. So they're going to come here, and then they're going to go to the drop-off station. And we're going to set this to manual for right this second. So look, you can see it getting full of fuel. There we go. Slowly but surely getting more and more fuel, and it'll be good to go. So it's full right now, so let's schedule it, and we're going to set this to drop off. Wait until empty cargo or inactivity. We'll call it 10 seconds of inactivity. Okay. And so we'll go here. And here we go. So we've already filled up the train, so it's going to go on its first part of the... This is going to go do its next drop-off, which is at here over here. Let's see, we've done our little loop-de-loop over here. Little train U-turn. And we drop off here. We're going to take all this iron off. And it's going to slowly but surely make its way into the bus. Watch that happen here. I mean, we don't have to watch it, honestly, but this is it. This is now how we're going to supplement our iron on our main area. Like, as you can see, we're really running out down here. We could use a lot more. I think most of it is a backup because of stone. So we could go up here and ask for more. We can make another surplus thing. Here, I'll actually do that right now. We're gonna make a surplus of iron. I'm sorry, of chests. So this is gonna be our pickup. We'll make this happen. So that way we're still using a lot more stone than we might need. But yeah, you can see, look, it's coming in. Iron slowly coming in. And then as this gets emptied out, let's see how much it's got left in it. It's got 30,000. So once we have like stack inserters, that'll be where we really can start zooming on this stuff. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll grab one of these, put another box down. There we go. So now we are going to have 2 full boxes of train parts. Tracks, that's what they're called. And then to kind of make sure that we're using up a lot of our stone, I'll put more down. And I think that'll do it. Next time, we're going to focus on oil, I think. That's going to be our big plan, is to try and get some oil made and done by going over to that little area over to the east that we found that had a ton of oil. I'll kind of show that on the map here. Oh yeah, we got a ton of oil over here. Oil over here. So that's probably where we're going to pull from, unless we can... Oh, never mind. I think we're pulling from over here. That's 61,000%, and it is over on our east, which is where we want things to be. So I think that's where we're going to pull, and then we'll make like a little oil area over here where we deal with our, what do you call it, where we will process our oil. We'll kind of live over there, but that will be for next time. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching us play. If you have any suggestions on like things I could be doing differently, how I could be organizing things better, making these changes, making different just making different setups here, feel free. If there's like a thing that you think is cool, like a setup that you think is neat that I haven't been using, please let me know. I would love to know in the comments. Until next time, though, I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.